Hello, Chatterbox out there. Today in this vlog, I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my week so far. So that's my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys all having a great week. On my Monday, I got up, showered and changed. I was off Monday and Tuesday of this week. So I got a nice lie-in on Monday morning, which felt so good. I got up, showered and changed, had some breakfast. I had some peanut butter toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. Listened to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in, was watching a bit of TV. My dad, older brother, sister, and younger brother and sister all had work. My mum was asleep, she didn't go up, and we watched a bit of TV. My dad got back from work and he got off to bed. I then was just listening to a bit of Kylie, doing some illustrations, a little bit of writing, playing with my Mimbley doll, and then I got myself ready and I went off on a massive walk and I got some flash stats that I'm going to show you guys now. I love live photography so much, it makes me so happy. I then got home, watched the Aussie soaps. There's only neighbours watching at the moment because Homeland has gone off for Christmas. So we watched today's Neighbours, did a bit of writing, watched a bit of Escape to Country, had a cup of tea and biscuits I was reading a bit more of to All the Boys I Loved Before, and then I was just chilling, and then my mates came over and I showed them my new room as they hadn't seen it since the last time we saw each other all together, which was quite a while ago. And went off to the Anchor pub, which is just down the road from where I live, and we had some drinks, some pork scratchings, and just had a good old catch up, which was really good. It was lovely to be able to see each other again after not seeing each other for a while, and yeah, it was quite good. We were going to be having food there, but we did not notice that they'd stopped serving food by the time we got there, so that was a bit gutting. But we got a photo of all of our drinks, like clinking our glasses, and did a boomerang, which I'd never done before. And yeah, we had a really good catch up. We then went for a little stroll. I ended up getting myself a meal deal because I was absolutely starving, and I got my mate one as well. We then sat on a park bench and just looked out at the stars, and it's such a lovely clear night, so you could see lots of stars. And we saw Wine Spout, I think that's one of them, and something Archer. I'm not a star whiz, so I don't know all the names, but just really nice. And we got some photos of the night sky with the lovely stars. And my mate, she is quite good at photography and like showed me how to like dim it and stuff and make it look more clear. So yeah, it was really good. It was a really fun evening. Then we made our way back, and my mate, he went off back to his, and then me and my mate, she came my way because she lives down the road from me. So we walked back together. She then went off home. I got back home, and then I was just watching the UK soaps, listened to a bit of music, finished writing my journal. I then put that away, and then I went off to bed, and there was no I'm a Celebrity for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and so I just went off to bed. And then on my Tuesday, I got up, I got showered and changed, had some toast, lemon curd toast and a cup of tea. Love lemon curd so much. My mum calls it lemon turd, she does not like lemon curd. I was then watching some TikToks. I posted some TikToks, watched some vlogs and some Barron Fanfids and old soap episodes. My dad and the others were all at work. My dad had then got back from work and was sorting stuff on the house, gone off to bed, and me and my mum were watching a bit of Midsummer Murder. I think, no, it was Murder She Wrote. I think, yeah, it was Murder She Wrote. And I hadn't watched that in ages. Such a great show. Then I was doing a little bit of writing, working on some illustrations, doing a bit of colouring in, and I then was just watching some stuff on Netflix. I watched the new Riverdale the other day. I think it's gone on too long now, and it's just really weird. This season, season 6, it's just crazy, and I really am not enjoying it. And so yeah, I'll probably watch it because I've watched all the other seasons, but this season, nope, it's a for me. I then was watching Last Christmas. Blooming love that film. It's Christmas and George Michael songs in it. what's not to love? Love a bit of George Michael. And then got ready to go off for a little stroll, and I went off to my favourite little flower shop and got some flower starts from there that I'm going to show you guys now. I go in there so much, absolutely love it in there. They're just so lovely. The flowers are always stunning, and yeah, it's just always so good going in there. Sorry about my voice, I have got a little bit of a cold. It's not corona. I did a test. I've done several tests, in fact, and yeah, it's just a little flipping cold cough kind of thing. But there's a lot of colds going around. People forget just because COVID's in the world doesn't mean there aren't flu. There's colds and all sorts. So I've just got a bit of a bad cough that just won't go at the moment. It's so annoying. My voice is a little bit croaky. But yeah, I will survive. And yeah, I just had such a great time getting some starts in there. I then got myself a Greggs for my lunch. I got a cheese and pasty, an apple juice, and a Belgian bud for me, and got one for my mum or dad. It was a double pack. I'm not quite sure who had the other one in the end. Got back and posted the flash up to my socials, and then I had my Greggs, and I'm going to show you guys my Belgian bud I had now. The Belgian bun was so delicious. I had that with a cup of tea. I then watched Today's Neighbours. I then watched Escape to Country Garden Rescue. Did a bit of writing, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to music. The others were done back from work. And for tea we had chicken curry, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Done another bit of chicken curry. Haven't had chicken curry in ages, and it was just so good. I then watched the UK soaps. Then I watched I'm a Celebrity. It was back after being off for a few days due to crazy weather over in Wales. But yeah, it was a really good episode. And then I was watching a bit of Once Upon a Time off Disney Plus, which I love. I started watching it and I kind of I don't know, I obviously just forgot to carry on watching it, so I started to watching that again. It's quite good. And then I went off to bed, and on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up, showered and changed, ready for work, opened my advent calendars because I got one for myself, and my mum and dad were like, "You're too old for an advent calendar now, you don't need it." So I was like, fine, got myself one. And obviously they felt bad, so they got me one. I said obviously like 3 times then, Jesus. And yeah, so I had that, had my breakfast, got myself ready for work. My dad and the others were all at work already. My mum did drop me to work. I got into work, got clocked in, and was serving food and drinks, clean tables, clean chairs, did some food orders and bill taking, and my tail change handling is getting a lot better, which is great, because I've just been so used to just people paying by card. So yeah, it's a lot better. My confidence is getting a lot better, and yeah, it was quite quiet. It normally is on Wednesdays, but the lunch rush was literally insane. It literally got so busy, and it was like some had flipped a switch, and I was like, where the hell are all these people coming from? But we absolutely bossed it. I had so much fun. Had a bit of flapjack and several apple juices to keep me going. Definitely did it, and a few cups of tea. And of course, having to talk all day, taking orders and stuff, and serving people's food, my voice is literally scarce. What's the word? My voice is gone, basically. My throat is literally so bad. And one of my colleagues who'd been off, who wasn't had been very well, was back in today, and it was just so happy. I wish I'd give her a hug, but I was like, I'd hug you, but I didn't really want you to get a cold, as she'd always been off ill. So yeah, it was really good seeing her. Finished off at 3. I did 10 till 3, and I got there about 9:40ish. Always like to get there early. I'd rather get there early than late. And yeah, it was a really good shift. I'm back in tomorrow doing 10 till 3 again, and I'm off Friday, and I'm doing 10 till 4 on Saturday. And yeah, it's good. I just can't believe it's December already. It's gone so quick. And yeah, I clocked off, got my bag and coat, and went off to the coffee place around the corner and got myself a large white chocolate and gingerbread hot chocolate. Taste of Christmas. It was so good. And one of the lads I went to primary school and secondary school with, his younger brother is now working in there, so I was having a nice chat with him. It's crazy because I remember when he was tiny and now he's working there, and it's just so lovely. And yeah, we had a really good catch up. I then, on my way back, I saw my uncle and aunt who I hadn't seen in ages, and so I was talking with them. I then got some snaps of this house decorated for Christmas, raising money for charity, and I'm just going to show you guys those now. Was absolutely beautiful. I then, on my way home, sat on a bench, just watched the world go by, rested my legs as my knees were hurting a bit, getting old. I then got back, let myself in. My mum and dad had taken my grandma into hospital to have a checkup. They're on the way back, and I then was just I let myself in, got changed, and I was just watching a bit of TV. My older brother is now back from work. I have just been listening to a bit of music, bit of Michael Bublé Christmas, watching TikToks and vlogs, sorted my main Bluetooth out, and I posted some stuff onto my social medias, went onto my Facebook and was just scrolling through there, watched Today's Neighbours, a bit of Escape to Country, had an episode to watch off record, so I think I watched that, had a cup of tins and biscuits, just wrote a bit of my journal and tidied up my office as it's a little bit messy, and my mum and my dad and my grandma are going to be coming back, and then we're going to be having fish and chips, and I'm having chicken and cheesy chips and lots of curry sauce. Can't wait to get that. Then I'm going to be watching the UK soaps, and I'm a Celeb, finish writing my journal, and probably have an early night. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far, or have a lovely rest of your evening, and I shall see you in the vlog very soon. Bye.